Every year, city leaders from places like McAllen, San Antonio, and Laredo will travel to the nation's capital to voice the concerns of their constituents in hopes of securing funds for their needs. However, cities also need to spend money getting there. In a 264-page document detailing the expenses of the annual trip, the total costs add up to $143,687. About 47% of the total cost was spent by 28 city officials, including slightly over $20,000 in airfare, almost $34,000 in hotels, $3,100 in taxis, about $1,600 in baggage, over $6,700 in per diems, over $200 in tips, almost $500 in meals, and over $600 in miscellaneous costs. Of those 28, 5 council members attended, including George Algeld, who was there for his first time. Bali, Narvaez, and Rangel were absent. Algeld says the majority of that money came from the donations from the private sector. That means not from the taxpayer's pocket. The rest of the total cost, 53%, was spent on food for the Laredo Day reception, partly catered by Palenque Grill. $20,000 was spent on an open bar. This included the banquet for 500 people meant to connect policymakers and city officials. However, Councilman Algeld felt the final guest list was less than ideal.
It seemed like it was real heavy on legislative aid and real light on elected officials.
Last year, the city public information officer reports they secured $38 million in federal dollars. This year, Algeld says the return is not immediate.
No, we didn't come back with any checks in our hands, as you're asking.
However, he goes on to add that this doesn't mean their cultivation of relationships built over the years with federal officials won't yield a profit for Laredo in the future as it has in the past. Next year, Algeld says the city could make improvements in preparations.
Better research and presentation of the information that we were hoping to get help on.
Another suggestion from Councilman Algeld to secure federal monies is for the city to hire lobbyists. It was a decision that gained the support of the majority of council in a previous council meeting. They have since started the search for these lobbyists. I'm Valerie Gonzalez for KGNS.